Napoleon Bonaparte was not born a legend. He began as a poor, lonely boy on a small island called Corsica. He was bullied for his accent, mocked for his size, and ignored by almost everyone. But inside him burned an unshakable fire, the belief that he was destined for greatness. While other children played, Napoleon buried himself in books. He studied history, battles, strategy, and the lives of great leaders. He trained his mind to see what others could not. He whispered to himself, "One day, I will become something great." At just 16, he became an officer. By 24, he commanded an army. And by 26, he was the hero of France. He didn't rise because of privilege. He rose because of unmatched intelligence, focus, and willpower. Napoleon could look at a battlefield once and understand everything: the terrain, the weaknesses, the psychology of his enemies. His strategies were so brilliant that people began calling him a genius of war. In Italy, he took a starving, broken army and transformed them into unstoppable warriors. He defeated armies twice his size. He captured cities without firing a shot. Victory followed him like a shadow. The world stared at him and asked, "Who is this young commander?" France needed a leader, and Napoleon stepped forward. In a moment that shocked history, he crowned himself emperor, not by bloodline, not by privilege, but by pure, relentless ambition. The boy they laughed at was now ruler of an empire. He redrew the map of Europe. Kings fell, kingdoms bowed, coalitions formed against him again and again, and he defeated them again and again. He fought over 70 battles and lost only a few. His success seemed unstoppable, but pride has a price. Napoleon made his greatest mistake, invading Russia. His army froze, starved, and suffered beyond imagination. 600,000 marched in. Less than 100,000 returned. For the first time, Napoleon felt true defeat. He was captured and exiled to a lonely island. The world celebrated his downfall, but Napoleon was not finished. In one of the most unbelievable moments ever recorded, he escaped the island, returned to France, and regained power without firing a single bullet. When his old soldiers approached him with guns raised, he opened his arms and said, "If you want to kill your emperors, here I am." They dropped their weapons and ran to him, cheering. But destiny had one final battle waiting: Waterloo. Napoleon fought like a lion, making his last roar, but the enemy forces were too many. He lost the battle and was exiled again, this time forever. On the remote island of St. Helena, far from everything he once ruled, Napoleon spent his final days reflecting on his life. He said, "Death is nothing, but to live defeated and without glory, that is to die every day." Napoleon Bonaparte died in exile, but his legacy never did. His ideas, his victories, his ambition, his unbreakable will still echo across the world today. From bullied boy to emperor to legend,